Do you feel the pulse?
Listen, tell the people your name. Listen, I'm out. This is the promoter. I'm out in Belize. And our guy, the guy that obviously I do the show with, my guy, Captain Larry. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, I'm Tony. I'm the legendary Captain Larry, the AKA the Trip Advisor God.
There you go, the Trip Advisor God. Let's get it, man.
I'm a Tony.
All right, Captain Larry. Appreciate you, man. All right, man. All right. Awesome, Captain Larry. All right, man. Enjoy.
There's only one Captain Larry, and you're looking at him. GNT Sportstalk back at it one more time. What's going on, people? What's going on, everybody? Welcome aboard. Welcome back to the show. We're here for a great episode, and I'm not here by myself. I'm happy to say my crew is with me. Bird Gang in the building.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Joel here, aka Bird Gang. You already know what it is. Coming off a great win, so you know we hype. Let's get it.
All the way back from Belize, Tom, the promoter.
Yizzo. What's going on, GNT Sports World, man? Glad to be back, man. What a trip. What's going on, y'all? Episode 73. RIP to my man, Larry Allen. Let's get it.
He was actually a good one. I was actually going to use for a cover, but I decided to go ahead and use another Hall of Famer instead. But anyway, fellas, welcome back, man. How y'all guys doing?
I'm doing good, but I know Tone is doing great.
Yeah, man. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I can feel great. You know what I mean? I smell good. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, nah, man. You know what I mean? Back from a much needed, you know what I'm saying, vacation, man. You know what I mean? Took some time out and, you know, went out of the country, man. Out of the country for actually the first time, you know what I mean, in my life, man. And what a wonderful, beautiful experience, yo. You know what I'm saying? It took 43 years, you know, for that to happen for me. You know what I mean? So I'm putting it out there, man, for whoever ain't been, you know, out of the country, man. That's an experience, yo, for the ages, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a passport net boy now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get that thing still ain't pause, you know what I'm saying? But no, man, taking trips, man. And, you know, like I said, much needed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on the run, man. I'll be doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know what I mean, just being an everyday, you know what I'm saying, dad. You know what I'm saying? Working, you know what I'm saying, every day. You know what I'm saying? Getting up here, like I said, doing this every week, man, and meeting up with you guys when we, you know, need to meet and have events, and you know what I'm saying, and I laugh the pain away, you know, thing I got going on, you know what I'm saying, I run with that, you know what I'm saying, so it's some time, you know, that I needed to just take, you know what I'm saying, mentally, you know what I mean, physically, you know what I'm saying, just to get away, man, because you need that, man, you got to reset, you know what I mean, sometimes, and so you can get back into the swing of things, so, you know what I mean, you could obviously see, you know what I mean, see clearer, you know what I'm saying, because you can't get blind, you know what I mean, sometimes, man, when a lot of things is in front of you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't see the big picture, man, but taking that step back, you know what I'm saying, like I did, man, and spending that time, man, away, man, was, like I said, beautiful, man. What an experience. Like I said, I'm going to preach to my children, like, listen, you know what I'm saying, if you get out the country, get that passport, get out the country so you can see life. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think I did, man. I seen life, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, being out of this city, the state, you know what I'm saying, and still being in the United States, man, is one thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't diminishing, you know, any of that, you know what I'm saying? Any trip that you take, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's a trip to be had, you know what I mean, to be taken, man, because it's time away, you know what I mean, from the everyday hustle and bustle that you know, you're used to. And like I said, man, the time that I took away, man, was great, you know what I'm saying, great. And like I said, I'm glad to be back, man, with you guys, man. talk a little bit sports. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been away. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, missed an event. You know what I'm saying? And missed the episode. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? The promoter's back, baby. Let's get it.
Hey, look, as Taya says here, my motto: self-care is bay before anything else. You need it, man. You need it. You need that reset. You know what I mean? You need that, that literal pause moment in your life, just so you can just sit back, relax, reflect everything that you kind of like went through. You know what I mean? And kind of recharge yourself. It gives you, that new battery, and insert it into your back to go ahead and keep going. And the best way of doing that, in my opinion, me and Joel were just talking about this before, getting away, man. And I mean, going away, seeing something outside of what you normally see on a regular basis. You get a chance to do that, do it. Get away. Trust me, get away. And I promise you, all the ones that's listening, everything that you worried about or everything that's going on will still be there when you get back. So get away from everything so you can reset yourself. So yeah, I'm all for it, man. So I'm happy for you. But the good thing is that you told us all that, but we can actually see it. Yeah, the other Larry trying to step up and not speak, man.
That was so funny, man. Like we was coming out, we came out the Airbnb, right? You know what I'm saying? See the guy walking across, the road, and he spoke. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? So now he came over, introduced himself, and he's like, "Yeah, man, how you doing? Nice to meet you. My name's Larry." So I'm like, "Okay, all right, Larry, how you doing? Nice to meet you. My name's Tone." And he was like, "Matter of fact, they called me Captain Larry." I said, "No, whoa, wait a minute." I said, "Hold up, bro. They call you what?" He's like, "Captain Larry. They call my name is Captain Larry." So I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "Listen, bro, I gotta record you. I gotta put you on IG. Gotta send this to the guys, yo." I was like, "No way that what I'm saying. I have my 1/3 of the sports podcast I do. You know what I mean? My guy name is Captain Larry, and then I go all the way out, go to
Facts.
another country. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a presence of another Captain Larry. I was like, yo, I just can't get away from GNT, man. This is just meant to be a stamp. You know what I'm saying? I go out the country, stills around it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, that was so crazy. Yo. I really had the smack look like when he said it, like what? Like for real, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, recorded the video, man, and yeah, yo, that was crazy, yo, crazy.
Real quick on Instagram, I see y'all guys. Lil Mariam, D Boy back in the building as always. John Watson, I see you. Appreciate it. Drunken Monk, right back at it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, he said he needs to get away. He had a rough couple weeks, a rough 2 weeks.
Yeah, he
So
actually, unfortunately, him and his family lost his mother-in-law, so he's dealing with a lot of stuff right now. So prayers, shout out to Brian, Drunken Monk, man.
Yeah,
Pray
man.
for you, bro.
Yeah. Prayers to you, man. My condolences, big.
right now, just so y'all guys may know, our Instagram is acting a little funky right now. Like I think there's something going on with Instagram. With
Yeah,
Instagram
it just
Live.
kicked me out. I'm on it on my phone also.
Yeah. So just in case for the ones that may have been on Instagram and may have to bounce over to YouTube, hey, we're still live. We're still good over on YouTube. So as soon as Instagram pops back up, I'll make sure that we go ahead and put that all back in again. So it's all good. So until then, yeah, I'm going to be working on the background on this, so it's all good. But one thing that I was proud of, And I kind of did it when I went away on my trip when I went to Dominican Republic. And is my wife might have been mad at me for about 2 seconds. Then she was like, who it doesn't matter. I'm going to bed anyway. But the fact that when I was out there, I still joined y'all on the show. So therefore, I took GNT with me, even though I messed up and I shut down the whole joint. I had to redo it all over again. My fault, gentlemen. Yeah, that was me. But but regardless of all that, I still took GNT with me. Tone, you took GNT with you too, bro. Besides the fact that you got the bull trying to be like me out there in Belize, it's cool. It's cool. I didn't realize I was that likable. I love you too, Larry.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Yeah, he
but
was all right. Yo, he took care of us though, man. Like so, you know what I mean.
that's
He
what
was,
Larry's do.
yeah, right. You know, he played his part, man. He was definitely Captain Larry out there too, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't hold you, bro. Like he ain't the original. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
No,
giving he ain't the original status. You know what I'm saying? But
not at all. Not at all. But
took care of me out there.
besides that, we have this one here. Like I said, Tone took G&T with him.
Oh, he wanted to check it up. He wanted to check it up. Let's go. Oh, you just oh, you got me. All right. Let's go. Let's go. The court right there. The court right there. Where you going? All that dribbling ain't gonna get you nothing. All that dribbling ain't getting you nothing. Look at that. That's all free, man. Woo-wee. Let's go. Oh. I ain't even see you right there. Let's go, young boy.
Don't step on no toes.
Where you at? Where you at? Oh. Where you at? Where you at, youngin?
Don't step on them toes.
Yo,
Like, what?
that's one of the things that like I'm saying, that I was speaking to y'all obviously before we we jumped on live. Was like, yo, young boy was out there, no shoes on, man, and like you couldn't even really tell. You couldn't even tell. You know what I'm saying? He was doing all the moves, he was running, you know what I'm saying? Like really out there, you know what I mean, on the joint, like I said, appreciating life, man. Like yo, like I said, it was definitely an experience, man. Like an experience that I'm glad experienced in my life, man. Like I said, we spoiled over here in the United States, man. Like all of what they have out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say like it's all crazy, you know what I'm saying, like poor or anything like that, but it's just like they really make what they have, man. They make the best of it, man. Make the most of it, and you got a lot of lazy people over here, you know what I'm saying, in the United States with all the opportunity and and they just leave it right there at the doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said that's why they come over here. People from overseas come over here and they flourish. You know what I'm saying, in the States. So definitely a mind boggling thing. Like to see the cultures, man. The cultures is definitely different.
Yeah, a lot of that too, man. I mean, obviously, when I go on vacation, is a motivating factor for me just because I want to do it again. So I
Mhm.
come back, you get that reset, but you want to go harder and stuff like that when you get back to work and just get on the grind. But the other thing too, like you said, you just see how other countries and people operate, and you just learn to appreciate things a lot more. And you just come back and you're like, man, like things could be a lot worse, and some of the things that we complain about on the regular are a lot lower scale than we think after we experience something like that.
Once again, this makes you just appreciate what you got, just like you guys are saying. They appreciate, like where you at in life. Because I mean, there's people that have it way worse, even though we may not want to think of it that way. But there's people that got it way worse than what we have. So we need to be more appreciative to the things that we have, how we have it, the loved ones we have around us. We need to be a whole lot more appreciative. And a lot of times getting away and seeing that makes you, like really see, your whole situation in this totality. And it's hard to see that from your own bubble, because if you never get out of it, you think that it is what it is. That's your bubble. That's it. No, it's more than that. It's definitely more than that. So, Tone, once again, I'm happy that you got a chance to experience that, especially for the first time getting out. Uh, I know the first time I got out of the country, I was in my late 30s. So I do understand where you're coming from with that. You know what I mean? But now, like every year, I'm trying to do something when it comes to trips. a lot more larger in scale compared to what I did before. I mean, I remember the first time I went to Mexico. Me and Joel, we were just talking about not too long ago. One of our favorite trips was going out to Mexico, and you said a couple of destinations that you went to, Joel. When I went out to Los Cabos, oh my God, and to see how you literally were driving to paradise, but you literally drove through Kensington. You know what I mean? Like I literally the bus drove us through Kensington right to paradise. You know what I mean? Once again, it just makes you appreciate what you got. You know what I mean? And then I had a good time too. So yeah, I'm glad you got that, Tone. Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, like I said, what an experience.
There you go. I'm forgive me. I'm still typing and doing stuff like that when it comes to IG, trying to get everybody back up again.
Yeah, I
So
got people hitting me up right now. They're
yeah,
like, "Yo, what happened?"
yeah, like straight IG just went, nah, we ain't doing nothing right now. It looked like we are Instagram should be back up right now. There we go. We should be good to go, hopefully. Ty, you ain't saying none. Cruise is allow you to go to multiple destinations. Hey Ty, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said it because once again, I'm all about trying to go places real quick. Did you know about the cruise ship that leaves out of Philadelphia in 2026? And Ty, I'm waiting for that answer.
Be on that.
Uh, just so you know, we already booked our we already booked our room already for that trip. I'm trying to remember. Is it in August or
Sounds like a GNT trip.
like
August what?
2000?
August 24th? Hey,
Hey, maybe you know what? I'll go ahead and
hey,
shoot out all the
hey,
information.
yeah.
Uh,
Check them dates. Check them
man,
dates.
I got you covered. Trying to figure out exactly what time because I don't remember if we picked August or we picked a little later. Because a lot of times we like to go when the kids are in school. Whole lot less people, less kids. You know what I mean? Yes, Taya. Yes. You can start booking that thing right now. Right now, you can start booking it. Yeah, make that happen. Trust me, because we already did it. We already put down payment for for our suite. We're good. Like we're already in it. So make it happen. Okay. Anyway, cruise is the way to go as well. Cruising gets you a whole lot of places and a whole lot of spaces. And okay. Anyway, we're not here to talk vacations. We're here to talk. Whoa, did I say something wrong? Okay, I don't got to do with this. All right, look, we're not here to just go ahead and
Yeah.
talk vacation.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
listen. You said it could take you a whole lot of places and a whole lot of spaces.
Uh-huh.
What you mean by spaces? What that mean?
Spaces of locations,
All right.
right? Talk. Yes, ma'am. I booked already. Yes, ma'am. We already booked, and I'm not alone either. It's family members of mine as well already booked for the same exact week. I'll go ahead and send you that information of what week that we're going. I'm going to go ahead and share it to the crew as well. Yeah, we're already booked. Anyway, so besides that, besides vacations, and once again, Tone, welcome back. I'm glad you got there and made it back safely, and you have a new perspective on life. But you know who else got a really new perspective on life? And Joel, you kind of called this from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I wanted this to go through quickly because this is funny. Solar Kirk benched for the rest of the season. You're welcome, Taya. Sola Kirk benched for the rest of the season. So we saw this happen. We saw this coming, Pauls. We saw this situation. I said pause. We saw this situation developing a long time ago. As soon as he signed over there, first off, that was a mistake by Atlanta. No way in the world they should even let that man even sign over there. But to have that man go ahead and go over there and sign, and then you draft Penix, doesn't make any sense. Guys, make some sense out of the situation. And you can laugh with me because I thought it was funny.
I mean, when they signed the contract, they knew they made a mistake. That's why they drafted this dude. Like, it was just a waste of money. I mean, they could have definitely kept some money in the bank and got some more key pieces around the team with drafting the new rookie quarterback, because that's the situation. That's like the perfect storm for an NFL team, having a solid quarterback that can play, and he's under a rookie contract, because then it allows you with the cap space to get people around the team. So whether that's O-line help, some playmakers on the offensive side or the defensive side, you're able to do that with having a rookie quarterback or someone under a rookie contract. And it didn't make any sense that they drafted Kirk Cousins, because now you're paying a backup like a starter, and they're kind of like handcuffed, and they can't get any more pieces around the team that they could have gotten if they would have just went with the rookie quarterback in the beginning of the season. So just extremely weird situation since draft day, and it continues to unravel in that direction. So, I mean, the crazy part is that they're still in playoff contention since that division is down in the dumps. So we either going to see a rookie flourish, or you're going to find out that he's a rookie and, like he needs people around him. But now you can't do that because you're paying Kirk Cousins a substantial amount of, money on his contract. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Who going to trade for that man? Nobody. I'm sorry, God.
What obviously would have made more sense of this? Not saying that it made sense, but what would have made more sense in this for this situation was, all right, Atlanta signs Kirk Cousins, to that crazy contract, right? What would have made sense is them not drafting Penix. Like, that just didn't make any sense on why you needed to, give Kirk Cousins the contract that you gave him, or even offered him that, if your thought process was to draft a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That was your first pick, out of draft. So that would have made more sense. And to Joel's point, the money that you, put into Kirk Cousins, you could have, like he said, helped out at the receiver position, helped out on the defensive side of, the ball. It's just like, you go in all out with Kirk Cousins and draft a quarterback, which your first pick was asinine to me. Like, I didn't get it. And then now they talking about, they even really think that they're even going to cut him after the year. So now you got to be in dead cap space of like 46 million, I think they said, by like, cutting them after the season. So now you didn't drafted a quarterback, obviously, who now you may, put your team, in control of, to see in the future, to see, what he has, saying, of course, there's going to be some hiccups. He's a rookie. He hasn't seen, any defenses. I'm not sure who they play, in the, in their remaining games, but, I don't know if he's going to see a defense that he just obviously, never seen before, and how he's going to, do anything. Like you said, they're still fighting for a playoff spot. So there's a lot that Atlanta, messed up from the beginning of signing Kirk Cousins to drafting Michael Penix to now being in this position of where you bench the guy, where you pretty much just wiping your butt, what I'm saying, with $46 million, to then now go with the quarterback that you drafted, who you could have had on your team anyway. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you traded up, for that pick, like he fell to you. And then it's like, you cutting the quarter, you want to cut the quarterback you just gave all this money to? They don't, ain't they on the name Arthur Blank, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's the co-founder of Home Depot.
Yeah, what he drew a blank when he was signing Sola Kirk? Like what? He should have wrote a blank check, what I'm saying? Signing that dude. Like, what I'm saying? Like, no, that thing getting cash. That thing is getting
180 million.
Yeah, that thing getting cash. You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
gave him a blank check and he filled out 180.
Yeah. Well, and you know what though? You know what I think what we're really missing here is that Kirk Cousins has the best agent in probably history.
Absolutely.
Him and Tobias Harris agents, they are the best agents ever. I got to give it to them guys because they got those
Daniel
guys
Jones,
money.
Daniel Jones too.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll get
Daniel
another one.
Jones.
I don't know if he'll get another one. Those guys consistently throughout their career got DJ is not getting another one. He's done. He's
Yeah.
done. He got his 40 whatever million. That was it. He just got one. But Tobias has made like 250 something million in his career. He's never made an all-star team. You know what I'm saying? And Solar Kirk just keep getting all these contracts out of nowhere and does absolutely nothing. So shouts out to their agents, man. Shouts out to them.
See, it's funny because I'm about to go ahead and segue this conversation to the next thing. So if things would have worked out the way it was supposed to, right? The level of you brung in a quarterback, a rookie, start him, see how he do. If he does well, then happy are we. We have our quarterback for the future. If he struggles with the Bijans on the team, I mean, they have weapons on that squad. You know what I mean? If he struggles and he needs more weapons, or the defense struggle and need more weapons, then they'll have a bad record. So therefore, they'll get a better draft pick. So therefore, they can go ahead and build on the team, put the money out for all the new young boys that's going to be coming in to build around the quarterback. Makes sense, right? But now, because the fact that they did so well, because Sola Kirk is not going to give you bad games in the beginning of the season, never does. He always play well. So because of that, now your draft picks are messed up, and now this man that we're going to segue to will no longer be anywhere close for you to grab on your team. The Heisman Trophy winner, Mr. Travis Hunter. One of the craziest players that we've probably seen in years. Not because we haven't seen anybody with his talent, because we've seen is a lot of talented people, especially in NFL. But what he was able to do both offensively and defensively, crazy. And a team like Atlanta won't have a chance getting their hands on him, Palsy, when it comes to, drafting him. What do you guys think about the new Heisman winner?
I mean, well deserved. I mean, you just touched on it as far as playing both sides of the offense, defense. I mean, they got a lot of visibility to that team now because Colorado State and all that stuff. Everything been buzzing over there, but I mean, well deserved. I'm excited to see him actually come onto the NFL and see if he could do both positions and stuff like that. To see if he can dominate like he has been, but because that's the plan, and it's gonna be interesting to see where these guys go because I know Dion and all them were already talking about like they're gonna have an Eli situation with the quarterback, and all that stuff, and I'm sure they're gonna kind of like persuade where they want to go, but I mean, shout outs to him. Definitely dynamic player, has a huge career ahead of him. I mean, I've been reading up on some of the things that he's done as far as like paying NIL deals to his teammates out of his own pocket, so definitely got a good character and stuff like that around him. So, I mean, we're going to see, man. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, man. Just from this guy, just to rewind, man, and go back to him as a senior in high school. You know what I'm saying? Top recruit. I think he was top recruit as a senior corner and receiver, maybe. I think. I'm not sure if it was both or one or the other, but top recruit, right? And could have went to any school, you know, in America. But he even chose to even go to Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? With
Right.
Coach, with Coach Prime, right? So
Right.
he does that, and then now here comes the promotion. And shouts out, hats off to Coach Prime too, man. You know what I'm saying, for building up that program, you know what I'm saying, down there in Colorado, believing in his way. Like, what I mean, Coach Prime did it his way, you know what I'm saying, and hired who he wanted to hire, you know what I mean, brought the staff and was really in that driver's seat, you know what I'm saying, and did his thing. And now he built up that program and has produced a Heisman, you know what I mean, trophy winner, you know what I'm saying, in that program, man. So shouts out to Colorado, Buffalo program and football program for for the success that they had this year, you know what I mean, getting in a bowl game, you know what I mean, first time in years, man. So salute to them, man. But back to this dude, man, playing, like you said, both sides of the football, man. Like, you know what I mean, wide receiver, cornerback. So he can shut you down as far as like hit a route, you know what I'm saying, blow by you and catch the ball, score touchdowns, man. So yes, the future is definitely bright for that dude, man. Like I said, I like this beginning, man, you know what I'm saying, being able to be recruited, you know what I'm saying, all across the world, you know what I'm saying. He went to a small school in Jackson State, helped that program out, then went to Colorado, a school that he probably wouldn't have chose if, Coach Brown wasn't there, man, you know what I'm saying, and went there, did his thing to hoist that trophy right there that y'all see him, grasping in the picture, man, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this kid loves to play football, man. You know what I'm saying? He's very passionate about the sport, man. You can tell he worked, you can tell he grind. You know what I'm saying? They had Lil Wayne up there on the panel with them, and he even told the story about who he didn't even know who Lil Wayne was. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't even really listen to music. Like he really locked in and focused on his craft, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make a difference and a better, what I mean, for his family, man. He had the heartfelt message to his dad. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they say. You know what I mean? While I like about the black athlete, you know what I'm saying? Dad's not active. You know what I'm saying? They not there. And, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Shouts out to him for giving shouts out to his pop, man. You know what I mean? Wishing that he was there, you know what I'm saying? For but certain circumstances he can't be. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, beautiful thing, man. Glad that kid won it. Well, we all saying well deserved, man. So,
Mhm.
again, shout out to Travis Henry, man, and the Colorado Buffalo program, man.
Absolutely. Let's answer Ty's question real quick because I'm actually interested to see what y'all guys actually think. What position do y'all feel that he'd be better playing at?
I definitely think receiver would be
Mhm.
my first. I mean, he's special, man. I mean, for you to be able to play both sides at that high level that he's playing it's crazy. But that's
Mhm.
that's what they say though. Like for you, in order for you to be a great receiver, you got to understand route running and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
understand the defense that's being played, in front of you. So with him having that ability to do both, he clearly understands like how to beat coverage and stuff like that. So that's what I think he makes him that much more dynamic as a receiver versus as a defender because he's going to be going up against a couple different guys and stuff like that. And the receivers are a lot bigger, obviously, in the NFL. So I think
Mhm.
him being a playmaker on offense, yeah, I mean, they get in a pinch and need somebody to, step in and play DB or something like that. I could see that, but I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I would my first inclination, I would definitely, you know, put wide receiver on him first.
Mhm. How about you, Tom? What do you think?
You know what's crazy and what's so great about like that question, right? Is that we're debating or we're giving our opinion on what position would this guy be better at playing? Like when do we do that in sports? Like to be
Never.
talking about a guy, being able like which would he be better at playing at? Like of course, like when Ezekiel Elliott was coming out of college at Ohio State, we knew he was gonna play running back, right? Like we didn't say like, would Zeke be better at running back at defensive end? Like no. So this dude, man, us just even being able to just discuss this or having our opinion on which would he be better at, man, is just it's just something in itself, man. You know what I mean? But what I would say is, of course, he's a playmaker, like obviously we all see and we all know. So of course, with him with the football in his hand is, would be, the most dangerous, I would say he'd be. So I would say he'd be obviously better at playing wide receiver just because he could be more involved in the game
Mhm.
offensively than defensively. Because, defensively, if he's just that good, he probably won't see a lot of, what I mean, action. He'd probably be, covering up, locking down the corners and just won't be able to affect the game. Well, he'll affect the game because it'll be just one sided, what I'm saying, for the offense. So that's kind of easy to defend in itself. So he's still affecting the game, that way as well, too. But as far as what, if I had to say, would he be better? I would just say receiver just because he's a playmaker and you want him with the football, man, at any given time. So wide receiver for me.
And it's funny. a part of me wants to look at him as if he's like the new version of Dion, right? Mr. Primetime himself. And Primetime obviously was a shutdown corner. But when they needed him on offense, they put him out there, either as that punt returner or I remember when he was with the Cowboys, he was playing wide receiver. Wherever, these teams needed, Dion did for him. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering, in his mind, he's the same type of guy. You know what I mean? So I would probably love to probably see him follow that footstep and be that full-time corner, but being able to go ahead and play offense when they need him. So I'm hoping that that's where they may be. But you're
Now,
right,
I'm not trying
he's
to.
smaller. So I
I
don't
know he's going to
it's
go to as the
AJ and
receiver because of the salary part.
oh, I got you. Okay.
You know what I
That
mean?
makes
I just looked it up. It's like the $10 million difference. And then depending on, you know what I mean, like at what level he is, but
Mhm.
obviously you can get paid more as a wide receiver versus, a DB.
All right, no, but the question though, if he's going to get paid wide receiver money, are they going to want him playing cornerback as well?
No.
That's the thing. It depends what team he's on. I mean, there's rumors Dion might be stepping in. So I think it depends on the coach, man.
Mhm.
There's a lot of
Because
people want to
you
protect that asset, man. They're like, man, we need you to come, 3 and out. Now you gotta flip the
you
field. Now you on
you
offense.
think he could do that? You think he could do that in the league?
I mean, I ain't doubting him. I mean, we just talked
Mhm.
about his accolades. He went from Jackson State, Colorado, Heisman. I'm not going to question it. This
Full
is
time? That's going to be a sight to see
yeah,
if they do
Yes.
it. But I think if he get drafted, whatever he get drafted at, that's what they're going to want him to play.
right. Or have him,
Or
wide
they'll probably have
receiver
him
and have
obviously
him
some
at
gimmick.
nickel
Yeah, have
here and
some
there.
gimmick. Yeah, they'll probably have some gimmick plays where he'll go in there and probably play something. But remember, I mean, not saying we could obviously, of course, he's Dion 2.0 if you want to say that. But the only thing that I don't know if he really does like that, or if I've seen him do is like kick return or punt return like that. Does he be like that? Is he out there as much as Dion was in those worlds?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's the offensive defense thing, but I don't know as far as like the special teams part because Dion played. Dion, and I'm not saying young boy not an athlete either because I've seen him play ball, so he can hoop. But man,
Mhm.
remember Dion was in the major league. He played in MLB too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like so, Dion was a
Dion's
freak.
different.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He's
Dion was a
different too.
freak. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? I don't like I said, yes, he's the new 2.0 as far as like following the footsteps, wide receiver, cornerback type style. But Dion, we talking about somebody different when it comes to that guy. But you know what I mean? Of course, like I said, great NFL career ahead of him. It's just I wonder if he do the same in the NFL as far as playing both sides.
Yeah. Congratulations, Mr. Hunter, for that Heisman. That's not an easy trophy to win. And there's a lot of folks. Hey, look, I mean, this
And it's still a quarter. That's a quarterback. Yo, every award is a quarterback award, because
every
y'all
major one, yeah.
you seen like the last like 20 or 30 years, it's only been like 3 or 4 non-quarterback winners. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so
Mhm.
everybody else is a quarterback.
Now, so okay, quick question. I understand that Dion is going to have his hand all on all on the decision of where Hunter end up going, him and his son, right? He's going to be finagling to try to make sure he goes to the right place. Here's my question: what's the chances of Dion still being the coach of Colorado next year?
I mean, I don't know. Obviously, once the season
I'm going
really
somewhere with
comes
this.
comes to a halt, once the season really comes to a halt, and you hear obviously the teams that's might have coaches on the hot seat, whatever, whatever. Of course, he may gain some traction, because of what he's done, like over there in Colorado, turning that program around. You know what I'm saying? Would the contract be, sexy enough for him, you know what I'm saying, to leave? I'm not sure how many years he has left with Colorado. Is he even a free agent, there, to leave there? Like, so, Um, I don't know. I don't know. Unless he want to still just deal with the children, build that program up, man. I mean, he's already got some big time names that's committed for next year. You know what I mean? So that program ain't doing nothing but just going up. You know what I mean? But like I said, maybe it all depends on, like I said, who's on the hot seat and if teams really, try to draw them in, which I don't doubt. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
that's wait to be seen.
Real quick, just a little pause in the conversation. Instagram, I see y'all. Lady Leo, I see you. Natural and Natalie, I see you. Car2247, I see you as well. Appreciate all of y'all so much for joining in. And if you was there before the snappo of Instagram, thank you for coming back. Was that a pause moment? But anyway, regardless, thank you so much for for showing back up on Instagram with us. Uh, Taya says that Prime staying in Colorado, in her opinion. The reason
I think
why I
so
asked,
too. I think so too.
you think so as well?
Yeah, I just
It's
think
like
like
2 years left, I believe. Yeah.
he's the type of dude that he just asks a whole bunch of young college, recruits to come over there to play for him for the next couple years and stuff like that. I think he's just from
Mhm,
his character and him being loyal to some of those guys that he gave his word on them signing there. I think that he'll at least see that class of recruits
mhm.
go out. You know what I mean? It's my
I
guess, but I mean, man, it depends. I think it will have to be the perfect situation for him, the perfect team, city, and all that
mhm,
stuff, and somebody with a high draft
which
pick, so
makes
he could
sense
get
to
one of
get
his
his son.
guys.
Right.
Right.
So, no, I asked that question for, for this because I have a feeling, just like y'all guys, I have a feeling that Dion ain't going nowhere. I think he's nice and comfortable over in Colorado. They set everything up for him. He has really no reason besides him like hunting behind his players. No pun intended. But I don't see him going anywhere. And with that being said, next year he's going to have a whole lot more competition to go against that want to be or want to have that spotlight on them in the college ranks. And the one I'm thinking of is that man right there.
Not Bill Belichick.
I was going to just say Bill Belichick, but I don't. I don't see that happening for at least the next couple of years. When come to Belichick, uh, but that man right there,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mike
I got
Vick.
a question for y'all. Do you guys think that he would have got this position if Dion just didn't do what he did?
Nope.
Paved the way. I guarantee you that played a huge part in Dion's success and what he's done at Jackson State, Colorado, has paved the way for these small colleges looking at top athletes that were in the NFL or basketball and bring them in as a college coach for their area.
Hmm.
Which man, I was super excited for him, man. You think about the life he had with some of the things that bad choices he made with the animals and all that stuff with the pit bulls and all that stuff, but that's behind him. He resurrected his career and went out on a high note. You know what I mean? And I'm so happy for that dude, man.
Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah, yeah,
Me
man.
too.
For all he's been through, man. For what he's been through. What I mean, did his thing, got a job. Working on Fox Sports, and what I mean, came up, with the ranks with dad. Did his thing on TV. Um, and now to get this coaching opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's a good thing, man. Good thing for him, man. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? For our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, if that was Dion, setting the bridge, what I'm saying, for everything else to stack up, what I'm saying, and do it for him, what I'm saying, and then Vic from the Virginia area, what I mean, down there in Bad News, so what I
I
mean,
just said that.
yeah, so he definitely probably locked in, connected down there. They love him. He's been a pioneer. What I'm saying, down there for forever. So Vic name ring bells down that joint. But glad they gave him that opportunity, man. What I'm saying, and to see what he could do with that program and his knowledge, and we know he's gonna bring the players into that program. What I'm saying, that's gonna wanna come play for him, and then he's gonna get support. What I'm saying, I'm sure from players or former players around the league, current players. Dion, I'm sure probably, you know what I'm saying, on his line, you know what I'm saying, as we're speaking, to
Yep.
try to, you know what I'm saying, give him the ins and the outs, if he hasn't reached out already, you know what I'm saying. So, great look for Vic, man. Proud that he was able to get that, man. And, do something that he loves, has a passion for, you know what I'm saying, and,
Mhm.
coaching, man. So shouts out to Mike Vick, man. That's what's up.
The crazy thing is, and I mean, y'all guys said it. Yeah. He's Norfolk. Is from his area. That what Ty basically said in her last comment here too. It basically went home. But I going by your question, Joel. I mean, you had to see it in order for him to know that I can do it. You know what I mean? Them seeing the success from Dion, they knew that can work. And thank goodness that Michael Vick did turn his life around. He kept his nose clean. You know what I mean? So he actually represents positivity, for the youth and what have you. And to be honest with you, the way Michael Vick was as a player in the NFL, Michael Vick, Michael Vick, for a lot of these kids, it's like Michael Jordan being your coach. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, that's Mike Vick.
Right. That's what I
Video
was
game
gonna
Mike
say,
Vick.
man. A lot of these kids, man, that are looking to follow the footsteps of these guys, and it's like, who better to show you than someone that you idolize? And
Right.
that's the same. That's why I think Deion Sanders, like when he talks to these young kids, like he could speak to playing at the highest level, winning and being dominant, and people are gonna like listen because like everyone wants to like put faith in someone, but if they got the receipts and the whole menu on there, you looking at it and all the stuff
Mhm.
that this players has accomplished, and I mean Dion he was one of the first mainstream guys back then with the sneakers and all the commercials and playing baseball, all that stuff.
Facts.
So it's like, who you gonna listen to? Someone that they might have played it at the highest level but didn't dominate, and now you got these guys that are getting a shot. That's why I asked you guys the question: did
Mhm.
Deion Sanders influence, you know, Norfolk making that decision for Mike Vick because of the fact that they're like looking at it like he's homegrown from our backyard. He'll have all the kids' attention. They'll understand, and he's been through all the adversity that he's had, where he can sit there and be like, "Look, I was at this high moment, and it went back."
Gino.
Gino strikes again. Gino strikes again.
Oh my
Ah,
God, Gino then took.
That's not
Oh, he
my
done took.
side, bro.
Oh, there you go. There
yeah,
you
it
go.
is.
There you go. There
No,
you
it
go.
wasn't. I'm like, what the hell is that?
That wasn't us.
No, dog. Yeah, no, you was the only one muted, bro.
That
Yo,
wasn't
I'm
us.
like, yo, what's going on? Because I turned it off and it just kept rolling, bro. But anyway, man. But like I said,
Gino
man, I just
strikes
feel like
again.
everybody's gonna listen.
Yo, so to piggyback off of what you were saying, Joe, before Gino interrupted, as far as like, a player or, what I'm saying, somebody who did it at the highest level, what I'm saying, you listening to that person, what I'm saying, because they give you the knowledge, they gonna tell you what it takes to get there. They've been through the grind, blood, sweat, tears, all that, right? So I told y'all obviously before that I worked at the Philadelphia 76ers camp, back in the day or whatever, right? And one of the guest speakers one day was Richard Hamilton, Rip Hamilton or whatever, right? So he up there, speaking to the kids, and he was once a camper when he was young. You know what I'm saying? When he was young, he came to the Sixers camp, and what he told the kids in his speech was that like that every morning, because like breakfast, I think there was like 6:30 to 7, something like that or whatever. You know what I mean? Before the kids started their like every day, routine like around 8. So he told the kids in his speech that he used to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning and shoot like 100 jump shots or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, so that was like his start of him working hard to get into the NBA. Don't you know that 90% of the camp was up at 5 a.m. the next morning shooting jump shots? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
At the courts, obviously that's provided out there. That the camp provided because Rip Hamilton you know what I'm saying, said that when he was a camper at the camp, he came out every morning at 5 a.m. and took jump shots. And those kids heard that and he put it right into play the next morning. You know what I'm saying? Like they woke us up. We like, yo, what the hell is that? Like, hey, it sound like they was having a real live game. We like, yo, what's going on out this joint? And they all out there shooting. So I'm like, yo, Rip said if we shot these jumps, I'm like, man, sit down, man. Y'all ain't making the NBA, man. Go lay down. What y'all doing, man? Like, but you know what I'm saying? But it was just that, them hearing that, somebody who was in the NBA, they seen what it took. You know what I mean? They heard that and they tried to apply it, to their practice.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's you got that factor. You have the other factor that they just can relate to the players a lot. I think that's what how Dion approached everything with Jackson State and in Colorado. They like brought pulled out all the stops as far as like connecting with, you know, the urban cities and, like where the players are coming from. And a lot of them come from, the hood and the trenches and stuff like that. And you have certain college coaches that can't relate to that. They can just tell you, "Hey, it's a better way. Let's, join us here, do this." But now, when you got someone that actually did it at their highest level, not only that, but also can speak to being in that type of environment and stuff like that and relate. And then you bring the whole hip hop culture into it, where he got Gillian Wallow over there, all these types of people, other athletes that he played with to come visit and just to support. Like you got, but Michael Vick's up there now. You're gonna have people, ex teammates that he was cool with, that'll pull up and talk to these young players.
Yep.
So you just got unlimited resources tapped in, and they're just using all of them. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be huge, like to see a lot more of these athletes that want to go into that coaching, and throw their names in the hat. And I think a lot of more college teams and, even more NFL teams are going to be looking to replace regular coaches that weren't playing at the highest level to replacing them with some of these guys just because of of everything that they have at their disposal.
Yo, peep this, right? And this is the stuff that, if I had an opportunity to be, to be there and to see this, I would appreciate it. So imagine this, right? Vic says, "All right, I'm taking the job." He jumped right on the horn. "Yo, Shady, I need you to come in like during like training camp just to go ahead and talk to my running backs. Yo, Deshaun Jackson, I need you to go ahead and come down here and go ahead and show my wide receivers how they can go ahead and get open and like your little secrets of what you was doing." Like he has so many players. Algie Crumpler, I need you to go ahead and come down here to go ahead and show my tight ends some secrets that they may not know of. You got this small HBCU school that's going to have top of the line advice given to them. Yo, it's going to be crazy for these players. You know what I mean? Just be able to, one, you going to be coached by one of the greatest athletes of all time, and then you're going to have access to all his friends, which all end up being probably the greatest in the positions that they were when they were playing.
Right. And don't be fooled. I know for a fact, man, that Coach Prime will help him. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Lay out the landscape, like, hey, this is what you want to do, this was works. You know what I mean? And from a recruitment standpoint, it's gonna be easy, not easy, but easily influenced. Like if you got Michael Vick sitting in your house asking you to come play quarterback for him on
Exactly,
his
yo.
team. I'm like, absolutely. Like whoever they're recruiting and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be it's I think it's a new wave, a new trend. I mean, you see these other colleges, you're looking at Bill Belichick, like, hey, let's get the best coach that ever do it in the NFL to come. That's another one. You know what I mean?
That's
Just
yeah,
try
that's
to
a
like
move that
do all
surprised me. That
Me too.
surprised me. Because I thought Bill would have wanted to try to test the NFL first.
Yo,
You know
Sherm.
what I'm saying? Before, what I mean, taking a college. I ain't see college at all. Like that when I heard that he was even being, like a candidate, like they reached out to him or they had just some mutual interest. I was like, really? Bill want to coach in college? I'm like, wow. And then like 2 hours later, they like he accepted the job. I said, oh damn. But I said, I guess we'll see, man.
I don't
You
see
know, because look, let's say Bill go there and they stink for 3 years. Like, what happens? Do he get another shot at the NFL? Like, that one surprised me.
Yo, Tyre Wild. Tyre Wild. Well, he's dating the college girl.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm already used to the dorm rooms there."
Yeah, I can't even hate on this pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He knocking
Wow,
Shorty down.
wow.
Bill was walking. Yeah, I seen him walking with her. He knocking Shorty. Hey, listen.
Bill's like, I already know the landscape of this.
Yeah, I've been here before. His girl
Numerous.
probably went there. She probably graduated from North Carolina. She got him the job.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, last week.
Graduated last week.
He did the speech. He was the guest speaker.
Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm glad the college ranks are getting the coaches that they're getting now, because it's going to be, like, these young guys are going to be able to get experience, like, get the knowledge from folks that people from 10 years ago probably wasn't able to even get. You know what I mean? No, it's like, no, these guys are great that's in the NFL now. These guys are great because they were just destined to be great. Some of these guys that's going to be coming out in the next 4 years, they're going to be great because they're going to be taught to be great. That they may have the determination already, but they're going to be taught to be great. And that's going to be phenomenal for them. So I'm happy for him, man. And I'm happy for Vick, man. I'm really happy for him, because, I mean, to see where he came from, you know what I mean? To see where he came from, to be on the highest highs and drop down to the lowest lows, to humbly come back into the league, and to now have a nerve to be a teacher for the youth. I mean, good for him, man. I'm very, very happy for him. So sky's the limit, man. I'm really happy for him. Seriously. So I guess we can go ahead and cancel out on that one. Oh yeah, and just in case. Oh, hold on. What's that? Who's that? Who's that? I'm glad you chose Nerf. Yeah, me too. Glad you chose Norfolk over Sacramento. I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm happy he went that route, because he understands the ones there. And look, his testimony by itself is going to go ahead and draw in more people. Like, besides the fact of how he lived as a youngster, and then his trials of just going to jail. I mean, how many coaches that's coaching these people say, like, yo, I've been in jail for like years for something that I did and I admit that I done. I mean, he has a testimony all by itself that's going to draw more people. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he in my eyes, he's already a winner, but he's going to be, even a greater influence to the youth, man. It's going to be great for him. Good for him. Good for him. Just in case we do have a new button tone, just in case if something else happens, we don't even gotta say anything. We could just
Wow, what's that symbolizing? Why you up there? What Gino doing, man?
when something messes up,
Well,
somebody glitches out. Just
well,
put Gino
Dan, you
on.
should have put it up there when Joel went out there.
Yeah, that's
Bro, like a
I
commercial.
just thought of it. I
Random
just did it.
commercial started playing. I'm like on the monitor. I'm like, how the hell is this playing? I'm like, I don't understand.
What was playing? What was it?
It was sounding like a commercial was coming. I muted my side so
No,
I
I
didn't
ain't
hear
hear.
it.
I ain't hear no commercial. I ain't hear no
You didn't
commercial.
either.
Did you?
Yeah, I kept hearing like a whole commercial playing. There's
Yo,
Larry over there, man.
Gino was playing a commercial over that joint. Playing a promo. A
I was
promo
like,
to the
wait,
next
what is
Seattle
that?
game.
Yo, he
Yeah,
was
that's
playing.
Captain Larry from Belize messing with you.
Yo,
I was
that's
saying, real captains
I'm the
here.
captain now.
I'm the captain now. You should have had a picture. You
Larry
should have
was
had a picture of
flexing
that
over
dude.
there.
Right.
He's
He said, "I'll show
sabotaging the
you."
show now. See?
Yo, no,
Oh
Gino's
man.
up there. O'Reilly's auto parts. Ow.
Oh, yo, man, Gino.
Gino back at it again. Go ahead, man.
Gino strikes again, man. Well,
Oh, and Ty, I'm probably gonna work on that. I'm gonna see if I can get a wrench to go to go right
no, put a
alongside
wrench
him.
next to him. You gonna put a
Yeah,
Well,
wrench
you
put a
gotta
next to
put
him?
him in a mechanic suit. The shirt
Yeah,
that says
yeah.
Gino on there. That'd be
And
perfect.
with a cigarette
With
in his
a,
mouth.
with a stogie.
Yo, don't
Somebody
play with
gonna
me.
do it.
Don't play with me. We got a couple weeks that I can
Yeah,
actually work on that.
yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You gotta bring that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that may actually happen. That sounds like fun. I may actually do that. Gino strikes again.
Mhm.
So I guess lastly we can go ahead and touch on this subject real quick. Yay. The Bucks won a fake championship. Yay. Giannis so happy he won a fake championship. That's the closest
Well, you got
championship
a
the game
real
gonna
one,
get.
but
Yeah, well, yeah, him, but Dame has a fake one now.
you
Dame Doll-
know, you know, you know. Now I wanted to talk about that, yo. So, do y'all think that this was like really inserted like in the game for like more accolades?
I think the NBA is in trouble if you ask me. As far as like, I don't want to say in trouble. That's probably, but I don't think I don't think is a strength. Like, I don't think that the NFL is starting to play on Christmas for any other reason but to take market share and viewers from the
Mhm,
NBA. Which were I
mhm,
was actually going to bring it up while we were talking about the college because it's even having an influence on college where they have a playoff bracket now. You know what I mean? And now you're getting a lot more coaches, good quality candidates like Dion paved the way. Now you got Mike Vick. Now you got arguably the best coach in the NFL that entered into college. So I think they're really trying to like for lack of a better term, get that farm system and the player safety and players playing a lot well and being influenced by either coaches or ex players. And then you now have where before Christmas Day was all about the NBA. Now they're just like, all right, step aside. We're going to take market share and viewership and all that stuff. And they're in there. And I can tell you this much I know the NBA ain't happy that there's an NFL game on Christmas Day. So I definitely think is something to that.
But you know why, man? Because it's the product, man. Think about it, yo. Think about it. You got NBA guys who can come in the league after only being in college 1 year. You know what I'm saying? NFL, you ain't coming right out of high school and going into the NFL and being a star. Like, no, you got to work your way up, build your way up, man. You know what I'm saying? And the first round draft picks don't always pan out. You know what I mean? So just because you drafted, in the first round, don't mean that it's going to be a successful career for you anyhow. So football is definitely a grounded out sport, man. Where you got to be, seasoned to go in that sport, and you're gonna have better players if they got to play in college a little bit longer. To shape their game, tune their game up. That's going to happen. You get these guys that cannot go to college. They don't have to go to college. They can go play in the G League for a year, you know what I'm saying? Then put their name in the hat. So they play one little, G League stint. You know what I mean? Like you're not playing against the top. You're not playing against the best. Then it's like a wing and shot in the dark. We're trying to make the NBA, and that's why, what I mean? It's like that's why at year 21, year 22, man, Brian can still dominate, man, because this young trash that's out here, like nobody, like I'm not saying that he shouldn't still be like playing at the level he is. I'm not saying that, but like there's nobody that could just like, look, man, like this our league now, man. Like this dude's still coming in and doing this at 40. And you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the young top guns of the league, man. Like even Steph still, could do it. Stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, when is these young guys gonna do it, man? Like when are they gonna be what like a LeBron? Is it like who's the next LeBron? And Edwards, I guess that's what we can say he's in grooming, but is he gonna be that?
Yeah, it's looking a little scarce. I mean, Ty just put it up. All they want to do is shoot. So it's a lot of the fundamentals of playing defense and being a two-way player ain't really attractive because they know if I score, I'm gonna get that bag. So they jacking up the shots. They doing whatever they need to do and stuff like that. But I really think like with the expansion, like each company always is looking for ways to innovate their product or get their product better and build on their brand. That's why the NFL is, they're going to Germany, different countries and all that, trying to get the NFL more of a worldwide thing,
Whoa.
like soccer. But now they're like, all right, what can we do that's feasible? Oh man, we got the viewership. Let's start try to take market share and viewership from the NBA. Why can't we put a game on Christmas Day? Who said that? You know what I mean? So now you're seeing a lot of different things like play themselves out, and they whoever has the best product is going to watch it. I know right now I'm watching football on Christmas Day. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? But I mean,
You're
Sixers
not
are
gonna
doing
watch.
pretty
You're not
good.
gonna watch
That
Sixers
ain't helping,
Knicks.
but
You're not gonna watch Sixers
I'm
Knicks.
definitely going to watch football to say the least on Christmas Day with Beyonce.
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
man.
I agree with you. Uh, yeah, NFL trying to take over for real, for real. Not surprised. Not surprised. They want all the smoke. They want all the money. They're going to get it all. They're going to get it all too.
Right, and they're trying to add an extra game, so that's gonna help help their case once they do that. Once they go to 18 games.
But to go back to Giannis and the Bucks winning this NBA Cup, right? So my thing is, all right, how many games have been played thus far in the NBA? Like 20 something games, maybe. And it's like,
I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead.
so it's like now you got this tournament that comes involved, and then like the celebration is just like as if it's the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm like I don't know if it should be that. Like all right, they should just all right. Yeah, they won a championship. You know what I mean? That joint. You know what I mean? It could be a locker room thing. It ain't even got to be a on the court podium and confetti and like because it's like yo like I don't know. I'm not saying that this is going to take away from Milwaukee wanting to do it at the end of the season. But like at the end of the season, do they feel like they had a successful season because of that? Because they was some in-season tournament after 24, 25 games? Like, like I just think the celebration is just a bit much. Like it's like they trying to reward people who may not win the championship per se. Like,
Yeah,
make it there in April or June and all that. Like so they
Like a
give these tournaments
participant
because
trophy.
yeah, because it's like anybody could obviously make it. It ain't like they ain't going by they're not making the first people in the first 24, 25 games play an elimination round to get to the championship. It's like the way they play the games, and I still don't even know how that works, man. I don't know if I even try to really wrap my mind around like how it works, but it's just like I just don't get why the hype of it. Like when they winning these things, like you want to have if it's for viewership, you know what I mean? Because they said at the beginning of the season, normally the NBA is dead and they don't have the viewers because everybody's still locked into football. So you tried to put something into the game to make it hype it up for people to watch. And what you thought just because that game looked like that, it looked like an NBA Finals game that people was going to tune in. Yo, to be honest with you, I ain't know that game was that night. I was like, oh damn, this going on. Like, I'm like, it's the championship. Like, I'm like, and then like I said, the celebration though to me was just like this
too.
is too much, yo. This is too much. Like I said,
Who
Dame all happy. I mean, not saying that he shouldn't. Maybe I'm just using the wrong words off. I don't know, but it's just like, dog, you ain't win the championship. You ain't win the championship. Like that's don't be like, all right, cool with that. Like I can see like if this was like Kobe or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like him just sitting there like just like remember when they was up 2-0 and the boy was like, ain't you happy? You up 2-0? He was like, no, why?
Like no, it ain't
We
over.
didn't do anything. It ain't why?
I
We didn't
mean,
do anything.
Tone
Like
might be on to something with that though, because if you think about it, this started like a few years ago with this tournament thing. And now this year is the first year where NFL probably clapped back and said, "Look, y'all trying to create a whole in-season tournament to take viewership or swing the momentum, to the sport of basketball, while we just start kicked off our NFL season, because like we're like 11 week, what 12, 13 weeks in right now. So in the NFL, so they're like looking at it like y'all trying to take, our viewers from us. We're gonna put games on Christmas Day now. So who knows? That might have been an influence with that. So I don't get what just happened.
I guess it was a little choppy a little bit, right? Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, Gino at it again, man.
Yeah, but that might have been something from that, man. I mean, cause I trust me, I know they ain't like cool like that as far as if that goes. So
And yo, the two little facts about the in season joint, the boy Torian Prince. I guess he was on the Lakers team last year, and I was on the Milwaukee Jones. So he's won $1 million. They said because you got 500,000. The winning team got 500,000. And your boy Darvin Ham is 14-0 in season. Well, this tournament games that he was 7-0 with the Lakers and 7-0 with Milwaukee as an assistant. But so I guess if you got Darvin Ham as a coach and Torian Prince as a player, you might make it through the in season tournament, John. So you know what I'm saying? Maybe we should get one of them on the Sixers next year. So we can hoist something. Like Joel Embiid will probably be
he
crying
ain't playing all the
on the
games. He ain't
ground.
coming here.
Yeah,
He gonna
he
like, oh, I
ain't.
can't go there.
Yeah, he ain't gonna play in the championship game. He's gonna get hurt the game before it, get slapped in the face, and you know what I mean, be done. So
Yo, I was at that game. Like, I literally, I promise you, as the play went, like whatever happened, how he got hit, I have no idea how he got hit. I had to watch the highlights later on to see how he got hit. But once he got hit, like if you remember, I think it was like a rebound or something, and the ball quickly went in the other direction. So
yeah, he be
naturally,
spectating.
my eyes like followed where the ball was, and then it was just like, and B's on the ground, like what happened? And then later on with McCain, I'm like, I saw what he hit his head. I'm like, all right, I understand why he went in. But then later on, they were like, yeah, he going there for a season-ending surgery. What? What happened there? So yeah, anyway.
And beat effect, man.
Is the process.
Every rookie.
The process is
The food
processing, man.
processor. That's what the hell
Yeah.
is going on here.
The process is processing.
Every good rookie we had, except for Maxey. He was the only one that broke. I think that broke the at least broke that curse. But anyway, so we've been live for 1 hour and 13 minutes. We appreciate once again every single person that's online with us, that's on here with us. Checking in right now on our Instagram. Hey, Jamar, I see you. Tara Love, I see you. So we have here, Jamar said they're trying to make an 82-game season more exciting. Yeah, it really worked. Same thing basketball trying to do with 161 games. Baseball trying to do with 161 games. They're trying to make it exciting in some kind of way. Much love right back to you, Drunk Monk.
You know how you make
Mama,
baseball exciting? You just take some of the games where you ain't got to pay 161 games. You know, just don't have to be that many. Like that's how you excite baseball. Like why you got to play 900 million games, man? Like we don't get locked into the playoffs anyway. So
yeah, they supposed to be using
really
AI
good.
robots too to call balls and strikes, and then the ref. They doing it for the ref in boxing now.
Whoa.
Well, you gotta have 160 because they paying how many baseball players get paid $500 million a season. How much the boy just signed for?
$765 million.
Over $100,000 a day for the next
Come on, man.
for the next
Come on, man. Come on, yo.
Crazy, bro.
Come on, man. Baseball. They should. Matter of fact, they should be playing
like I just made $100,000 a day.
They should be playing 365 days a year,
a week.
Every day.
Family. We thought Bryce Harper's contract was crazy until now.
Yeah.
Nah, that's Little League now.
Soto bag.
He set the bar at 700 million. Are you kidding me? Who gonna be the first $1 billion? Who gonna be the first $1 billion player, man? How soon is that gonna happen?
Probably Otani next one.
The next 5 years. In the next 5 years, do we get a $1
Otani?
billion player?
What Otani signed for?
500 something.
I'm sure he's
He got
probably
restructured
he'll
now.
be doing
He like
right.
Soto
Right.
can't do what I can.
And
You
I
ain't
want
lying.
a championship.
He really not gonna know English now. Oh no. No.
He gonna know English. when
Zero
he'll see
missing
that.
here. Zero.
Zero missing.
Zero missing here.
Yo, mind you, that ain't me making fun of that right there.
Hey man, I'm just speaking the
Zero
lingo,
missing.
man. I'm bilingual.
Zero,
I'm
zero.
trilingual.
Yo,
That's how they talk. When we go to the
yo.
Spanish spot, the Spanish Chinese store in the hood, they be talking just like us. So I ain't trying to hear that. You be like, "Hablas con totones, no hablan 10 minutes." You be like, whoa, what the hell, bro?
They
Y'all
gotta
like,
get.
are you talking to
They
me in
gotta get.
Spanish like you mocking me, bro? Yeah, so I get to mock them, Tone. Yes. Another zero.
All right, my bad. They got the corner store vibes. They like, look.
Yeah. Yo, they be
Yo,
talking that
go down
Spanish,
there.
bro. Don't let them.
They be like, you want a patalillo? You want a patalillo?
Nah, they don't got no Pataligos at there. Not yet. They don't sleep on them. They probably do.
Man, it works. Yo, Asian man, you get anything from a Chinese store. They're gonna make whatever you ask for.
Bro,
It's gonna be done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes. Sopecajatos?
See, look, drunken monk laughing because he know. Go to
You
Marshall
know,
and Lejeune. They're gonna speak to you in Spanish, bro. Marshall and Lejeune Chinese store. They're gonna speak to you in Spanish.
They've been there for years and they had to get acclimated. Yo. They had to get
right at it. Beat the empanado. Yeah, okay. I got you.
5
minutes. 10 minutes. Yo, they be telling you flat out, whatever.
They be like, yo. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, Jesus.
At a zero.
At a zero. All right. Look, a little bit of interesting news, but it all makes sense. As y'all guys know, that we record, or we don't record, I'm sorry, we go live every Wednesday. But the problem is the next 2 weeks is going to be Christmas and New Year's. So, out of respect to y'all gentlemen and y'all families and my family as well, we're going to hold off on going live for the next 2 weeks. So we go on a little 2-week hiatus to spend time with our families. Just have a good time. This is a time when we're supposed to spend that time with our loved ones, especially like Tone Godly. Like, you have one that's older. I have ones that's older. I have my son that lives in Colorado that's actually coming into town on Saturday. So, it's a time to reflect and have a good time with family. So we're gonna go ahead and shut it down for 2 weeks, but we will be back. I promise you, we'll be back, and we'll be back January 6th. I'm sorry, January 8th. January 8th is when we will officially be back live on Instagram as well as YouTube, as we always do. And hey, remember the name of the episode is What's Next. Besides the fact of us coming back online again on the 8th of January, we also have plans to meet up with every single one of y'all at Dimensions for NFL playoffs. More details on its way about what we're going to do, when we're going to do it, and how it's going to look. So just hold on tight when it comes to that information. But we will be at Dimensions. Our Dimensions connection did not end just because we have our scheduled program go ahead and conclude itself. No, our connection is still good. So we will be back at Dimensions come this playoff season when it comes to this NFL season. So we have some good stuff going. Ty, you need your GNT hoodie? You ain't saying nothing but a thing. You ain't saying nothing but a thing. You just tell me what size you need and what it look and what colors you want. I got you. That's not a problem. Not a problem. So, hey, look, we've been at it for almost an hour and a half. Guys, anything else y'all want to go ahead and like comment? Well, not comments, but any other subjects you want to go ahead and say before we go and close out?
Nah, just like we taking this 2 week break for us. I mean, it's obviously for y'all, so you guys can apply that time to your friends, family, loved ones. Wish you guys a great holiday. Happy New Year's to you guys. See you guys on the 2025. Hopefully, God willing.
And look, this is the perfect time to go ahead and say, share with a friend, and about a friend. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. To the ones that's not liked or did not leave a comment or subscribe, do all those things. On Instagram, just go ahead and follow us. And follow us and tell your friends to follow us. Tell your cousin to follow us. Tell a whole bunch of people to follow us. It's going to be a good time, I promise you. Our 2025, we're looking at that to be better than our 2024. And I thought our 2024 was incredible. So, and of course, it was incredible because of all of y'all. We definitely appreciate all y'all guys and y'all guys' commitment to us while we're showing our commitment to y'all. So we definitely appreciate all y'all guys. Hey, it's about that time to go ahead and shut them down. Tone the promoter. It's your turn, brother.
Yo, man, what I would just like to say, man, of course, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of GNT Sports Talk, episode 73. As obviously the year winds down, this is the last show that we're going to, be live on until, like you said, January 8th, man. I just want to thank y'all guys, man, for sticking in it with me as far as, this podcast thing, man, taking this journey. Walking with y'all guys, everything that we've gone through, thus far, man, the growth, amongst one another, man, the heights and the new things, man, that we going for and we aiming for, man, we doing it. So, like I said, man, I just want to thank y'all guys, man. I'm grateful and thankful for y'all, having y'all dudes in my corner, man. Y'all look out for me a lot, if I ain't never told y'all that, man, So, like I said, appreciate y'all guys, man, thankful for y'all, thankful for my family, like I said, we get to spend, some quality time, with our folks, we're going to reset, we all been through, some tough times this year, man, so this is definitely, needed and warranted, man, for all of us, man, so, spend that time wisely with your family, man, of course, we still obviously going to be tapping in with one another, and, all on IG, doing that thing, man, still connected with y'all too, as a fan, or just as a, as a friend, man, y'all got my number outside of here, y'all know where to reach me, man, so, and since this is going to be the last time, I'm going to see y'all, like I said, live for the 2 weeks, man, same thing that I do every third Friday, man, and which is the third Friday, this Friday, December 20th, is Laugh the Pain Away. We got a dope lineup, man. Crazy lineup, man. We got my guy, Poppy Hugo, man, coming back from LA, man. And it's going to be a second time here. Funny brother. Obviously, we always got the free wine down there. Come in and catch a vibe. Great show, man. A few of y'all who even watching, has attended, this event, man. It's a funny thing, man. Come down, man. If those of y'all ain't met me, man, you want to come down there and meet me, man. Chop it up with the promoter, man, at the show. Laugh the Pain Away. December 20th, 8 o'clock, Heroes Mark Enterprise. My guy, Ken Jones, Cousin Gary, DJ Nah, GNT Sports Talk, man. Love y'all, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
Everything's been said. Listen, man, shout out to you guys for hanging in there with us throughout the year, making everything possible. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Keep challenging us, giving us advice, helping us out, telling us what we could do better. Like, comment, subscribe, but more importantly, share on your story on any platform that you have. And thank you guys for everything you've done. Have a safe and happy holidays season with your family. See you in 2025, man. Bird Game checking out. Already know.
Hey, look, as always, hey, my guys has already said everything that needs to be said. Shout out to all my people on Instagram. Shout out to all my people on YouTube. What can I say? This year has been absolutely incredible. We reached heights and was able to reach folks that we didn't know it was even possible. Some of something that we thought was going to be fun, just to have a good conversation with some good people, and it turned into this. So we definitely appreciate every single one of y'all. Say it every single time. I don't ever want to make it seem like that it's not real. We really do appreciate every single one of y'all so much. So we thank y'all so much. God bless every single one of y'all. If it's Kwanzaa, Christmas, wherever what you celebrate, enjoy it. Enjoy with your people. Enjoy with your family. Just go ahead and enjoy it. And happy New Year. And we look forward to all of us having a successful, prosperous New Year. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. Every single one of y'all guys, my brothers. And hey, until next time, once again, God bless you all. We out, bro. Let me do something first. You get to see our faces just a little bit longer. How about that? All right, we out.